this is probably the worst camera angle, lighting, whatever you want to call it for this video, but I just wanted to keep my word and give you guys an update on my fitness challenge. Alright, so update on my 8-week fitness challenge. From that update video you guys saw, I completely changed what I was supposed to be doing because I realized if I stayed on that initial plan, I would not finish. So I pretty much changed it. I went back to doing different YouTube videos twice a week. I started back going to Beyond Pilates at least once a week, and then that was pretty much it, aside from teaching my pop Pilates class and doing my own like yoga stretching class. So needless to say, I did not exercise as much as I wanted to, but just with the small consecutive changes that I did do, I did start noticing changes physically. Basically how I felt. I definitely felt more energized as the weeks progressed. Muscle soreness wasn't really an issue, mainly because one, I was taking recovery supplements. I think I was doing the Vegas Sports recovery, so that helped when I did the strength classes. I took a cycle class in there, the one out of how many I ever said I was going to do, but yeah. Results wise, here are my numbers from last time and my numbers now. September, my highest point in September was, I want to say I put 144, but I'm not sure what number I put initially. As of November 5th, I am 140.5. Now that might not seem like a lot, but I've up until this point, I've been 145 to like 143, and that was it. I don't really look at the weight as, oh, you did it, because muscle weighs too. So just because I've got rid of some of my fat and changed it to lean muscle, it still weighs. After a certain point, you're just not going to lose weight unless you're like really like changing your diet, you're doing like the workouts that work for your body. That was not my focus. My focus for this was one, to like kind of just help myself mentally, and to get back into the habit, which I did. So even today I took one of my harder reformer classes. I think it was just because this past week it's been an interesting week. So even though like this class today kicked my butt, I still felt great going, and definitely afterwards I've noticed I've gotten stronger. Certain moves I did before, or was trying to do before and couldn't finish, I saw by like week 4, week 5, I was able to do them no problem. So that's how I look at my journey and my update. I don't know if I did my body fat percentage, but that also went down-ish. Last I checked, I was at 17.1% body fat. I don't know how accurate that is because I'm just using a biometric scanner scale that I have in my bathroom, so it's a toss-up with what I actually measure at. I don't have like an actual test from a facility. I'm just going by the scale. What else is on here? My BMI, obviously that went down slightly, about 0.2%. So that was something. Let's see, what else? Overall, I think it was a success. Looking back at my photos, I look pretty much the same. Slight toning that I can see, probably won't show up on the video, but slight toning I can see. My lower belly has always been like my trouble zone, and you know what, it is what it is. I like food way too much to really zone in and focus on that, and I'm okay with that, and I know it's not going to go away, especially in the next few months, because Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the food. So I will never be the person to tell you not to eat something. Now, if I was actually working towards like a competition goal or something like that, maybe, but I'm not. I just want to be the healthiest version of me, and part of that is being mentally happy, which means eating the foods that I like. So while I have cut back on excessive sugar and carbs that I don't need, I'm still eating my carbs, and I'm still eating my candy. I'm just lowering back what I'm eating and then making sure I'm eating enough of the good stuff. So healthy fats, protein, the right kind of carbs. So overall, a success. I did fall off of that mental thing from Rachel Oss. I am picking it back up, but I only did the first week, and then I actually totally forgot about it. I didn't put it in a place where I would remember to look at it, so I totally forgot about it. But I did do week 1, so I need to actually go back and look at that. So I'm gonna start that back up. Keep up with my workouts. So I'm back in the habit of going to the Beyond Pilates twice a week, and then from happenstance, I now have a cycle studio pass. So I guess I'm going to cycle more often. One of my goals right now is to at least get 3 cycle classes in before the end of the year. You know, if any of you guys know me, you know cycle and me just kind of, yeah. So I took my first cycle class in over 2 years last Monday because the event we were hosting at my gym, my boss couldn't make it, so I had to run it and basically set up. And I was like, well, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to actually do the event. So I actually had fun. I did have fun, and thanks to the instructor, I was able to walk away with minimal bruising on my butt. So that kind of gave me a good, you know, good experience. So I'm like, okay, I will go cycle more. So my goal before Jan 1st is to hit 3 classes. So that, Beyond twice a week still, and I would like to get in at least 1 yoga session a week that I'm not teaching, like actually be a student, whether it's at a studio or I have a lot of online stuff. So I'm kind of keeping it, I think that's enough for the end of the year, especially with the holidays coming up. That gives me enough, plus not overwhelming me because it's the holidays. I want to enjoy, I want to go out and see the lights, hang out with my sister. She'll be back in town in a few weeks, and I already know we're gonna eat everything, so I think it's just a nice balance. So overall, this was a success in my book, even if the numbers look weird or you're like, you didn't change anything in the pictures. Maybe I didn't change quote unquote physically, but mentally I feel so much better, and I'm happy that I'm back in like a routine with my fitness. So that was the ultimate goal for this 8th week challenge. So yeah, I'm happy where I'm at. I plan on doing more fitness updates with you guys, especially as we go into 2020. I was kind of reflecting on what I wanted to do as far as that, and this held me really accountable, and I really want to just keep doing that for the new year and just see where it takes me, where I could get just by having someone to hold me accountable. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you for this update. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.